on Netflix. It's called The Challenger. The Final Flight, I think it's called. So it's based on 1986 spaceship that was gonna fly into the moon. And the only reason I remember this is because me and Lee, when we did a podcast, we were talking about what's that dude with the Elon Musk.
Elon Musk, whatever his
He
name.
did his own flight, right?
Yes.
So back in 1986, I remember, I think I was like 8 years old, and they took us to the auditorium to watch this whole spaceship going out of space because one of the people was a teacher.
Yeah.
So remember when we had that conversation that back in the days, they used to take the big wheel with the TV and the VCR on the bottom.
Yes.
I don't know, back when you was in school, they had those.
Yeah.
So
Elementary school.
In school, they'll bring the big rolling wheel with the TV. So they did that for us in the auditorium back in PS28. I went there. I know you went there. So
Alex went there.
So in our auditorium, they took. I was in third grade in 1986. God damn, that's a long time.
Yeah.
And that's when it was 7 astronauts, and one of them was a teacher who was going to do live science experiments in the ship for us to see. And that ship halfway blew up.
Yeah. It's exploded.
So that documentary is 4 episodes on that. So what it shows us is they knew that ship had bad malfunctions. Certain parts were
Prior
not
to
good.
it going up?
They knew from 5 years before it went up.
Fuck.
That there's certain things that were not correct, but United States put so much pressure into NASA because United States want to be the first in everything.
Yeah.
That they wanted to make every
Fucking
launch on time.
Yeah.
So this happened in January, 19 when the Bears won the Super Bowl. 1986. It was 86.
You guys won 86. We won 85.
So it was based around that time, and they talked about a lot about the teacher and the things that we're going to in the training, who's her backup, who was flying the ship, and this and that. So I watched. It was 4 episodes, 45 minutes each, and it brought back memories because I was in third grade, PS28 in New York, being in the fucking thing. So it was.
Hello?
It was good. So
Yeah,
that was.
I'm going down now.
They don't come up. They come up in my building.
The intercom, man.
Oh, you going over there? Let me know how much I Venmo you.
No.
So that's what lately I've been watching that and Power, which is bullshit to me. Every time I watch Power, all I want to know is about Mary J. Blige's family.
I actually liked this last episode.
Yeah, Tyrique was whack.
I liked this last episode. This one was actually not too bad. I didn't watch it so like we said, we drank on Sunday, so I told my girl to watch it and I fell asleep. I didn't watch it till like today's Thursday. Probably yesterday I watched it.
Okay.
I wasn't in a hurry. But I didn't find this episode.
You see how I know you know it's whack? Because you're not in a hurry to watch it.
No, I know. Well, I knew. I said that towards this whole thing. I told a lot of people it's gonna be a different show. It's not gonna be Power.
Catered more for kids.
Yeah.
I think, me personally, I think it's catered more. And I'll tell you why I think it's catered more for kids. Because in Power, when they had sex scenes,
Yeah.
everything was shown.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
This season, or whatever you want to call it, they had a sex scene between 2 teachers, 2 professors.
Yeah.
And they didn't show much.
You're
Nothing.
right. You're right.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Power is known for showing you breasts, vagina, like everything. It's like watching Cinemax soft porn.
Yeah.
This season, we saw 2 professors, and she's hot.
Yeah.
She's gorgeous. And we didn't see one breast. We didn't see no penetration. We didn't see nothing. And all we see is the stories of Tyrique maybe trying to get with this girl, and we're not gonna see a lot of what we saw in Power. And my bad, because I'm thinking about that show, comparing it to this one. It's two different ones.
Yeah.
Power Book 2 already got picked up for season 2.
Yeah.
So it's going to be another season. Once again, Method Man has done nothing for me.
I like Method Man.
I like him, but not as a lawyer.
I don't mind him that much. I like him better than 50 Cent acting.
As Kanan?
But 50 Cent being a thug.
Yeah.
But I would say Method Man's acting over 50 Cent's acting.
I'll tell you who's acting I like.
Because you see, if 50 Cent had to be a lawyer, he would be a worse lawyer than
he would
Method
be
Man.
bad.
Yeah.
Who's acting I like better? Mary J. Blige's son, who's the killer.
He's good. Kane.
Who?
Kane, I think is his name.
Hey. Mary J. Blige's son, who's smart, but they're trying to turn him into a thug.
And the father's good too.
The father Lopez. The daughter's good. That whole family is what I want to know about. That family. Tyrique, I could care less about him, bro. Like, him and the mother, kill them.
The mother is good. Tyrique is annoying, but we all hated kind of Tyrique. But it's a different show. The thing I want to see with Tyrique is Salud. The thing I want to see with Tyrique is when things really go down. The one thing Tyrique has, he's very smart.
That I give him.
He's very calculated, like Ghost.
He's smarter than his father.
He's very calculated, like Ghost. But I want to see how he acts when things go down.
Yeah.
That's probably going to be later on. But this episode, for me, out of all the... Is it 3 or 4?
This is number 3.
This one was probably the best one that I liked. But, yeah, it's a different show. I'm not stressing to watch it. If I don't miss it... If I miss it on a Sunday, I'm all good.
I'd rather watch Cobra Kai all over again.
Word. Cobra Kai is great. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'd rather watch Cobra Kai again, season 1 and 2, over Power Book 2, bro. That's how much.
I mean...
And I will watch... And I'm going to tell you why I watch Power Book 2. Because I'm a fan of Power.
It's going to be a different show.
It's different.
Yeah,
it's catered more for a younger crowd. And I'm okay with that. I'm not one of those guys that go, yo, hip-hop has changed and this and that. Yeah. I'm okay that you're catering for a younger crowd because you're trying to get that young... It's based on the younger crowd.
Yeah.
It's based on them. I don't see this Power Book 2 going more than 3 seasons. Maybe 4. Tops. I don't see it going 6 seasons. You know why? Because it doesn't hold up to that street life.
It doesn't have the street life, but the writing...
The writing is fucking great. And I'm gonna
The writing is good. The law stuff, the way they flipped it with Method Man and the way they had that lady...
You never watched Power. So... I'll tell you why Power is probably going to go 3 seasons, right? And I'm going to be wrong. You can tell me I'm wrong.
No, I don't know.
Tyrique is in a course that for him to graduate and get the money that James St. Patrick's left for him, needs to graduate. If he doesn't graduate, he's not getting the inheritance from his father. So he already made it to a course that you can graduate in 3 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that means it's 3 seasons if he graduates.
That's in TV.
In TV. Season 2, he's still going to be in college. With the Blanquito that was fucking around with his father is going to fuck with him for 3 years.
Yeah.
3rd season, that's when he's going to get all the money. Ends there. Then we're going to go into Lawrence Tate's show.
That's the next one?
Next one. Or we might get the Kanan back in the 1990s.
Yeah.
Show. Mm-hmm. The only show I'm waiting for right now is the Tommy show.
Well, how many years is that, bro?
It could be 2 or 3 years.
I don't got time for that.
I don't have time for that either. You know what I'm saying? I have no time for that. That's all I've been watching. I watched The Challenger. I watched The Last Narc. I don't know if you guys watched it, but it
I
was
haven't watched
fucking
it.
good.
I saw on Netflix.
It was from Amazon
Prime.
Prime.
All right.
It's based on, if you watch Narcos on Netflix,
On the cop.
the Kiki.
Yeah, Kiki. Yeah, the cop.
It's based on his killing.
All right, I gotta watch.
And it was fucking good because the guy that was investigating that, he's like, they asked him, why are you talking about this now? He's like, because I don't care no more. The contract they had against me is done. So the cartel in Mexico had a contract to kill him.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, dude, I could die right now. I just want to tell you the truth. This is my truth, and I want you guys to hear it.
I gotta watch it.
I don't know if you watched it. The Last Narc
Oh, the last Narc? Hulu? No, on Prime?
on Prime.
I glimpsed through it.
Shit was great.
Yeah.
Shit was great.
The only shows I'm watching, Power Book 2. The Boys has been real good.
Haven't watched
The
that.
only bad thing about The Boys is every Friday, but it's been real good. I saw this other one called Love Fraud, which is based on a guy. It's a docuseries on a guy who was married maybe like 12 times, but he had different names, and it's based on a true life. And then it shows the wives. They created a blog about him because they didn't know that they were married to the same guy. He had different names.
Oh.
Yeah, they all picked the Jags to win.
And they still and this motherfucker's still trying to bag bitches.
Damn.
And they investigate him, and this is real shit. They get detectives, they get a bounty hunter after him because he's committed fraud and he uses ladies for money, but then he got money.
Mm-hmm.
But this nigga's a man on POF. He's married.
Oh, what you heard?
He's married with
Plenty of fishes.
And then there's another one called The Vow, which is alright on HBO, which is based on
The girl from Smallville.
the girl from Smallville, which is
I
basically
gotta watch that.
it's basically a cult that was
Nice.
a cult that was positive. It's kind of like a Scientology. They were all positive and all this bullshit, and this girl got into it, but then they created like this one guy who led it. He's fucking hella smart, and he used to get in people's psyche.
Yeah.
And he basically had the women kind of doing stuff for him. That one is alright. The Love Fraud is better. And the other one I watch is Woke. Is on Hulu. It's similar to what's the Habibi shit we watch?
Rami.
I'm waiting on another season on that.
It's like Rami, but less. It's a Moreno.
What's the name of it?
It's called Woke.
Oh,
It's a Moreno who's basically he's a drawer, but for a cartoon.
okay.
He has a cartoon, and white people love him. His cartoon, and he's about to go big about TV shows and all this stuff. And then there's one. A lot of people are like, yo. A lot of Morenos are like pissed off because it has to do kind of with now coronavirus and being woke and this what's it? I can't breathe. Is deaf. So then like his basically his marker, which is what's the name of that Moreno from Curb Your Enthusiasm?
Jay Smooth.
He be talking to him like, yo, you sold out. So they be talking to him like how he sold out. It's similar to like him because he's trying to be Americanized,
Right.
but then like they're just trying to say you're not black enough. So then he just starts saying, like he starts flipping out against the people who put money on him. Then they cut him off. He tries to go back to work. They're like, the first time they took a picture of him and he's man light skinned with a Moreno. They're like, yo, don't I look lighter in that picture? Oh, that was a flash. And then when he can't come back to work, the picture of him is mad black.
Yo.
So it's a comedy, 27 minutes. It's funny because he has a white boy that he's a funny with long hair. He used to be in The Office, I think, or whatever it was on Comedy Central. Un Moreno with a beard that he be talking to mad bitches because he be thinking he's a celebrity. So he fronts like he's a celebrity. He be flipping sneakers and shit. It's 30 minutes long. That was okay. And then I started watching, me and my girl started watching on Netflix something called Hackett's, something like that. It's is based. Is kind of like